Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be baking a cake again. Again, it's going to be a healthy cake and melt in the mouth cake. So of course we'll be making it with healthy ingredients. So it's called the Mawa and Gulab Jamun cake. So let's start. So here let's start mixing the wet ingredients first. So I have about half a cup of butter that is at room temperature. To this I will add about 3/4 cup of jaggery. You can use sugar instead, that's a choice that you make, and curd. So this is about 1/4 cup of curd that we are using. Of course, all the description and everything would be part of your part of the video, so you can have a look. Just give it a mix. You can also use a whisk. I'm using so when it's combined, you add saffron, milk with saffron in it. So I've taken lukewarm milk with saffron. It's about half a cup. Give it a mix. Once this is mixed, you add khoa, which is about half a cup of khoa. Again, just mix it. So I'll take a sieve here and I'll add my wheat flour. This is about 1.5 cup of wheat flour. To this I'll add baking soda, about 1 teaspoon. Baking powder, about 1 teaspoon. Baking soda, about half a teaspoon. Some cardamom powder, about half a teaspoon. And just give it a sieve, sieve through about 4 times at least from little height. So we have sieved the ingredient. Now here I have some chopped nuts. I'll take little flour and coat it with the flour. The reason of coating this is so that they don't settle down. Once they're coated, you can either coat it with sugar or you can coat it with the flour. So I'm coating here with the flour. Now to our wet ingredients. Just add this in batches of about 3 batches. Take a spoon or a spatula and gently give it a mix. Make sure there are no dry pockets of flour and it's mixed well, and it's not over mixed also. At this stage you add the nuts mix. Another batch goes in. So here goes in the third batch, and adjust the batter consistency with the help of milk. So I'll pour in about 2 tablespoons of milk. Make sure you do not add full cup, just go slow since flour differs from brand to brand, the consistency. So you make sure that you add it not in one go but in batches. So our flour looks dry. I'll put another 2 tablespoons. So we want a thick batter, not very flowy, basically something that just pours. So our flour looks done, the batter, this is how it should be. Not very flowy, not free flowing, little thick. Now I have a dusted pan here, the cake tin, I have dusted it with little first, put a little oil or butter and then dusted with a little flour. You can also alternatively use the parchment paper. So I'll pour in the batter inside. I've already preheated my oven at 160 degrees for about 10 minutes. Just level it. You want to add nuts on the top, you can add at this time. Since I'll be not adding nuts, I'm just making, telling you guys to add in. Just tap, just to remove all the air bubbles. Now in the preheated oven at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. Now our cake looks done. We'll remove it from the oven. We'll insert a knife or a skewer, whatever is available, through the center to check if it comes out clean. It's clean. Now we'll allow it cooling time before we start with the presentation of the cake. So our cake is out of the oven and it is cooled down. Now we'll slice it through the center. Make sure it is cooled down and then only slice. So our cake is sliced, and now I'll take my icing. You can make any icing of your choice. I have just taken plain whipped cream with some brown sugar in it and a bit of rose essence just to give it some flavor. So this is how it will be. So we'll just spread the icing on the first part and then we will cover it with the other part. This is done. We'll take the second slice and put it over it like this. Make sure it's even. Now ice it as well. First on the top you grease it with some gulab jamun syrup that I had used to make the gulab jamun. Once this is done, I'll put the second batch of icing over it, spread it. Using a leveler, I'll just level all the icing. So this is how our cake looks after all the minimal frosting and gulab jamuns on the top. So these gulab jamuns are also made of khoya and whole wheat. There is no added maida in it, and it is dipped in brown sugar instead of the normal sugar. So this is how beautiful the cake looks. We'll just cut a piece and see how internally it looks like. So thank you friends for watching my recipe, and do try it and let me know how it tastes and how it feels to be not being able to enjoy your delicacies. So you can definitely enjoy your delicacies being healthy, and You know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, like my recipe, and also hit on the bell icon to get further notifications. Thank you once again for watching my recipes.